Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Al, and I'm a retired sergeant, canine handler, and state trooper in Ohio. The purpose of my channel is to give you context and real world law enforcement experiences in the United States, and I feel as though I owe an explanation to my subscribers as to why I've been away for a while. In mid-November, I released a video, and it was related to a shooting that occurred in Florida. And it was the first time I had done a video that involved a shooting. I had done a lot, obviously, some videos related to conflict with the public and law enforcement, but this was an actual shooting where it was pretty graphic. And there was a series of videos that, well, I put out the first video. When I put out the first video, I received a notification from YouTube that the video was going to be age restricted due to graphic content. And there's an appeals process. You receive, like I said, an email. You can respond, and I did. And I appealed, and I also sent a lengthy response regarding the incident or the video, and tried to explain myself that I was adding context to the incident, which allegedly is one of the exemptions to showing graphic content, is if you add context to the content, and I did. And however, I never even received a response from YouTube as to why it was age restricted, number one. Number two, why they didn't accept my explanation as to why it wasn't exempted because of the context that I had added. So I wanted to show you, the audience, basically what it's like to deal with YouTube, and I guess add some context to why it was that I was away for so long. And it was basically out of frustration because I did everything I thought I was supposed to do, and apparently it wasn't the right thing. So let me go ahead and show you. This is my channel, and as you can see here, these are the last 5 videos that I uploaded, and the last 4 videos were an attempt to appease YouTube by editing the video in a way that they had said that was too graphic. So just to show you here, it says restrictions. It says restrictions right here, and as you can see, all of these videos say age restricted. All of these videos down here. Now these don't have anything. I had a copyright one there, but it didn't restrict the video from being shown. But anyway, I have these restrictions on these last 5 videos. So like I said, what they do is they'll send you an email, and these are the copies of the emails that I received from YouTube. And as you can see here, I'm going to show you one of the emails, and it just tells you that it was inappropriate for viewers, and that I could review it and take action. So if you read the policy related to graphic content, it does explain here are some examples of content that's not allowed on YouTube. Encouraging others to go to a particular place to commit violence, to perform violence at a particular time, or to target individuals or groups with violence. Actual schoolyard fights, beatings, or brawls outside the context of professional or professionally supervised sporting events. Obviously, I didn't have any of that in my content. If you're posting content, don't post content on YouTube that fits any of the descriptions noted below. Violent or graphic content, inciting others to commit violent acts against individuals or a defined group of people. Fights involving minors. I didn't include any incitement to commit violence to anybody. I didn't include fights to minors. Footage, audio, or imagery involving road accidents, terrorist activity or attack aftermath, street fights, physical attacks, immolation, torture, corpses, robberies, or other such scenarios with the intent to shock or disgust viewers. Obviously, there was a physical attack by the officer on the suspect, However, it wasn't shown with the intent to shock or disgust the viewer. I was, in fact, I was adding context to it. I was explaining why it was happening and hopefully to educate the public about what it is that police officers do and why they do it. I was a police officer for 27 years. I have a lot of experience in these types of things, and I tried to add context to an actual incident, and however, it was deemed too much. So also footage or imagery showing bodily fluids, and there was blood, such as blood or vomit. I didn't show there was any vomit with the intent to shock or disgust viewers. Again, there was no intent to shock or disgust anybody. And footage of corpses with massive injuries, such as severed limbs. There was none of that on my video. So anyway, I read over the rules, before I had even submitted the video. So I had anticipated that perhaps there was going to be some type of censorship by YouTube. So I blurred the video when the shooting occurred, and also muted out the actual gunshots, so you couldn't even hear the shots ring out. Now, before the actual shooting, there was also a part of the video where the suspect was shot with a beanbag round, which is a shotgun round that doesn't have shot in it or any type of a bullet in it. It has a beanbag that when it strikes you, it hurts, but it's not it's not a bullet. It's not going to go through the person. It's not going to break the skin. So the suspect was shot with the beanbag round. YouTube thought that was too graphic, and they flagged the video, and I had to remove that as well. So again, these are the emails I got from YouTube, and I wanted to show you here that. So this is the first video that I submitted, and it tells you, that violence isn't allowed to be shown, and you can see an example of what was prohibited at 3411. So then at 3411 on my video, I blurred out the section that they didn't want me to blur or show, and then I resubmitted the video, and then when I did, they did it again. They age restricted it again. So this is for attempt number 2, as you can see here, at that same video. And I again appealed it, and they said no, and then they told me at this time there was something too graphic. So I edited it again. And so this went on 5 times, and the video is still shown as being too violent and age restricted. Now, again, I've appealed every single one of them, and I explained every single one of them to YouTube. I wrote them a letter every time, and they not only didn't change it, but they didn't even respond. So if somebody out there in YouTube land or YouTube, or somebody that is familiar with uploading violent videos, explain why it is that my video keeps getting flagged and why I can't show it. And again, I'm going to show you the most frustrating part about it is that this video that I showed you, I got from YouTube. And this is the site that I got it from. As you can see, this video has 1.7 million views by this channel, Police Activity. And the video that I got it from has this disclaimer on it, and I'm not sure if this is the golden key for you to be able to show graphic content without it being age restricted, but this video is not age restricted, and it has everything. It shows the actual shooting, it shows the beanbags, it shows tasering, it shows the aftermath, and again, here's an example of it. I mean, these officers are shooting at this man, and it's completely shown in full HD, and it wasn't age restricted. As you can see here is my video, and I'm just going to reload it so you can see what pops up. This is what pops up when I go to watch my video. And it says the following content may contain graphic or violent imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. And you can't watch this video unless you are signed into YouTube and establish that you're over 18 years of age. You have an account with YouTube. So all of these videos that I have uploaded, anybody can watch. Anybody in the public can watch them without having to sign in or without having to be over the age of 18. However, these videos are, but this one, shown by the initial initial poster of the video, is not age restricted. And again, I can't explain it. I don't understand it. It is extremely frustrating when, as a former cop, I'm trying to educate the public about what's going on and about how we can prevent this from happening to somebody else. And it is being flagged and prohibited from being shown to others. And again, it's frustrating, and I am trying to work through this. And there's other videos that I want to show that have graphic content. However, I don't want them to be age restricted. I want, to get the full effect and have everybody be able to watch it. And the hilarious thing about it is I'm getting them from YouTube, and they're not age restricted. So, one of the things also that YouTube says is that they're trying to protect the public. They're trying to protect the public from graphic content. And I get it. However, they're not protecting the public with this one, but they're protecting the public from mine. And that just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't make any sense. One of the things here, it says about educational content, we may allow the kinds of violent or graphic content noted above in some cases in educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic content. This is not a pass to upload content meant to shock or disgust or encourage others to commit violent acts. And we may not make these exceptions for certain kinds of content like footage of violent physical sexual assault. I get it. However, and I wasn't doing it for any of those reasons. So, again, I'm entering this with the intent to educate the public about what cops do and why they do the things they do, and explain and add context and explanation. It seems as though there are people within Google or YouTube that don't want that information to get out to the general public. And I don't understand it. So again, if somebody understands it better than I and can explain it to me, please, put it in the comments and help me understand. And again, like I said, I have the intent of continuing to do this. I guess I may have to do it with the understanding that YouTube is going to age restrict graphic content. So I don't know. So again, if somebody knows, then explain it, please. And I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and then I'm going to work on another video. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate the subscribers that stuck with me. And please spread the word. Let others know about this channel. And I want to grow this. So thanks very much, and we'll see you on the next one.